Blast on journalistic. Coming to me, all you get is the ballistic report. Calling it. That's good. Don't get mad at my rapping skills, dude. Hey, what's going on, baby? It's Al, man. Elegant Body Magic. Get On Boss podcast, man. Welcome. Welcome to the Get On Boss podcast, man. Hashtag Elegant Body Magic. Hashtag Get On Boss podcast. We don't have that much on the site just yet, but it is ebmathletics.com. You know, I'm actually creating an ebook for you guys right now to be able to get where I'm break down the whole process, man, you know, from start to finish on my philosophy, man, on how to get on boss. Nobody can touch what I'm about to create for you. So, you know, I appreciate you listening in. That'll be available for you real soon. You know, it's a one of a kind. Can't nobody touch it. So, hey. So how you been doing today, man? You know, just got off work. You already know where I'm at right now. I'm in the parking lot, baby. I'm in the parking lot ready to go to war, man. I'm about to get off the podcast and go to the gym and go to war, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you listening in, though, man. This is Al, man. And the reason I play the music in the beginning is because, like I said, I'm a student of this channel as well. I'm a student of this podcast as well, man. Shit, I'll go back and listen to myself. Not on some ego type stuff, but shit, I need to be motivated, man. And I mean, there's other fitness podcasts out there, but ain't nobody giving it to you like I'm giving it to you. Nobody out there is passionate as me. Nobody out there doing it as heavy as me, man, giving you real gems. Go back and listen to my podcast. You know, make sure you subscribe to the station, whether you listen to it on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Anchor. Subscribe so you can get the notifications, and make sure you copy the link and share it with somebody. Stop being selfish, man. Copy this link and send it to your friend at work. Send it to your cousin. You know, send it to your mom. Just one of the podcasts that really stand out to you. Like, you know what? This person needs to change their body. I can't really say it like Al says it, so let me send this link to him and he'll put him straight. I'll put the ass straight. So what's going on, man? So I appreciate you listening, Al, Elegant Body Magic, man. So I hope you guys go back and listen to the last podcast, man. I was going to turn it into a series, but I will retouch on it. So it was the crazy place. You know, the crazy place is where you got to go to really get the change that you need for your body. You know, and I broke that down in the last podcast. You know, what the crazy place is, and, you know, how to access it at will. Okay. So today we'll be talking about something that's really been on my mind, man. You know, I think I touched on it in a podcast before, but it's really been on my mind and it really fucks with me, man. It really, really irks me, you know, and so I'm about to put your ass in your place today, because a lot of people who struggle, the reason why I do the tough love is because somebody needs to tell you the fucking truth, man. And today's podcast is about the delusions of grandeur. Delusions of grandeur. I first got this concept as far as the term from a guy I listened to one of his podcasts, you know, talking about relationships, named Tariq Nasheed. He was talking about delusions of grandeur, like women thinking they fly and they not. Like, that shit is disgusting, man. And it's the same thing with the gym. It's the same reason why you ain't turned up yet, why you ain't on fucking boss with it, why your abs don't look like a god right now. You know, why your ass, ladies, don't look like a god, right? A goddess ass right now. Why you still got the flab on your arms? I'm not saying you look bad, because this podcast today is for people who don't look bad. You're not fat, you're not skinny, you're in the middle. You stuck in the middle, and I'm about to tell your ass why you stuck. Because of delusions of grandeur. This shit really fucks with me, man, when I see people out here thinking they fly and they not. The whole point is you listen to the podcast because you're trying to turn your body up. If you ain't trying to turn up, I mean, I appreciate you listening in. Don't get it twisted, but I mean, it's really not for you, man. It's for people who like, I'm fucking tired of this shit. You got out the shower yesterday. You looked at your body and you was like, man, something got to change. Something has to fucking change. I'm tired of looking at this fucking gut, these man titties. I put on a shirt. Yeah, I look good. I look cool, but I know what I look like when I take this shirt off. I know what I look like when I take these pants off for the ladies. Your ass look nice in a dress or whatever, but you know, when you see that ass with no panties on, you see the stretch marks, you see the cellulite hanging, you're like, I got to do something about this. And certain guys then put your ass in check in the past. You know, when you start dealing with somebody, you like, and then you want to get into relationships and stuff. You like, you don't even let guys approach you, or you don't approach girls for the guys, because you like, man, when she see me with my clothes off, she gonna think I fooled her, because I don't look that good with my clothes off, but I look good with clothes on in a suit or whatever. You want to be both, man. So somebody got to put your ass in check in a respectful way, and I'm gladly happy to do that today. So I'm be talking about delusions of grandeur, man. This is holding you back from the body, man, because every time I do this podcast, I'm thinking about you, man. I'm thinking about you. I know how to help your ass change. I know how to get you to change, and it's a mindset. Okay, it's the mindset, man. You can go out there, like I said, like I always say, you can follow the workouts, do the squats, all that stuff that I'm going to have structured for you, you know, with our YouTube channel and stuff. But all that don't mean shit if you don't know the mindset, man. That's why this shit is so important. And that's why this podcast is doing well and is growing, because motherfuckers need to know. So the first thing, if you think you're not a victim of delusions of grandeur, let's first look up the definition of delusion. Okay, let's go to Webster, Merriam-Webster.com, okay? Okay, so delusions of grandeur. So it says the quality or state of being grand, magnificent, you know, glorious, having a status of magnificence. So, you know, being magnificent, man, like, you know, you're not there. You're not on boss. A boss is grand. I'm grand. The person you listen to, I'm on boss right now. You see the videos, you see the pictures. It is what it is. Let's not, you know, give respect where respect is due. So you think that you're grand right now, man. You think that you're magnificent, man. You know, like, and you're not. And you know it. Let's look up some synonyms for grandeur. Brilliance, glorious, glory, gorgeous. You think you gorgeous. You think you great right now with that fucking belly hanging over your goddamn belt slightly. And you think you look great? You think you look great by having a nice bottom half, ladies, and then you got fucking flab on your arms? That's not great. Somebody got to put your ass in check. You think you glorious? You think you the shit? You know, and your ass, you know, don't have nice legs, no cut. You just got a solid build. Come on, man. You think you the fucking boss until the goddamn boss show up. It's the same thing that happened in the gym yesterday. This dude was up in there with a muscle shirt on, had a little cut or whatever. You know, he was like flexing all in the mirror. I was like, this motherfucker is ridiculous, dude. Delusions of grandeur. Same shit we talking about now. And so I'm over there, you know, because I always start off like with the legs or the abs, and then I'll go into like that one body part. Like I said, the ebook that's coming, I'm going to break this shit down for you motherfuckers. Like, ain't nobody out there going to give it to you like I'm giving it to you. Mark my words. Nobody's ebook is going to fucking touch mine. When you read my shit, you're going to be like, God damn, this is different right here. This motherfucker is on some alien mindset type shit, you know, with these workouts. So I go up in the gym, man, and this dude got a little bit of cut or whatever. Had his little muscle shirt on. I always come in there with a regular shirt on, and then I take the muscle shirt off if I get too hot. So then I'm up in there working out. I take the muscle shirt off. I mean, the regular shirt off, and I got my muscle shirt on. That motherfucker looked at me, and he was like, you should have seen his face. It dropped. Delusions of grandeur. I'm like, motherfucker, you thought you was the boss until the goddamn boss showed up. You thought you was the boss until the boss showed up. Damn, don't you want to be like that? Don't you want that feeling, man? To shut the whole goddamn gym down? Facts. So this guy had a delusion of grandeur, man. And this is what I'm trying to get you to avoid. So let me tell you some things that's causing your delusion of grandeur. So like I said, if you said to yourself, I'm great, you know, I'm good, you know, I'm going to tell you the reason that's all fucking you up right now. So the first thing with the delusions of grandeur, if you find yourself saying you think you look good and you know you don't look like me or better, you see the pictures, you see the video, you know you ain't fucking with me, you know you ain't even close, like, and you find yourself telling you look good? What? That's the main thing. You got people telling you look good just because you look decent in workout clothes. Delusions of grandeur, man. When people tell you this shit, it's cool to have a compliment, but don't take that shit to your head. You better go on Instagram and start looking up motherfuckers like me and other people who really got it, who really grandeur, and compare yourself to that. And say, you know what? Damn, I ain't on point yet. I do the same thing. When I'm in it, I swear to God, that's what I'm saying, man. These people out here, when I get out the shower, believe it or not, I'll be looking at myself. I'm like, man, I don't look like shit yet. I swear to God, that's what I really feel. Because I compare myself to, you know, people that's higher than me, man, temporarily, because I'm coming after their ass, like I said. Because you guys know my mindset, and it's a mindset you should have. I look at Instagram and I see what a really, 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 really great six pack look like. I look at the bodybuilders. You know, I'm not saying I'm trying to get that big, but that's why I call myself on my Instagram is altitude minded. You know, my personal Instagram. It's like, I think higher, man. You have to look, you should be in the gym when you're working on back, when you're working on biceps, you should be looking at our channel or, you know, other people's channels, man, who have really great bodies, and compare yourself to that. And then your fucking delusion of grandeur will shrink. You know, I mean, your grandeur, thinking you grandeur will shrink, man. So if you find the number one thing, I wrote down 5 or 6 things. That's the number one thing is, if you saying you think you look good and you know you're really not on boss, that's delusions of grandeur. Number 2, you think you made it because of your circle. My God, man. You fucking think you made it because your ass look average and your friends are fat or super, super skinny. So remember, this right now, you're in a delusion of grandeur right now. If you're not fat, you're not skinny, you're kind of like regular average looking. But some days you think you fucking made it and you think you on boss and you really fucking not. This shit is disgusting. It's disgusting to me. Because I know I look great. And you know I look great. You see the fucking pictures. I can talk shit. It is what it is. And I promise you, I'm only going to end up looking better. So however I look right now, ain't shit. I'm coming for a better type body. So we'll see as time progresses. Anyway, back to you. You know, thinking that you made it because of your goddamn circle. Your friend's fat, your friend's skinny, and you think you feeling good about yourself like, yeah, I'm not fat or I'm not skinny. You know, I got a little bit of cut on my arm. You know, I got a 2-pack. Like, this is a delusion of grandeur, man. This is fucking stopping your ass from being on boss. You have to stop thinking like that and compare yourself to a higher standard. How the fuck I get out the shower and I'm thinking I look like shit and your ass don't even look half as good as me yet? And you think you made it? You think you on boss? You think you grand? No, man. Calm that shit down, player. You ain't grand yet. It's a fucking delusion of grandeur. I'm trying to tell you because this is why your ass been looking the same way, man, since 2016. You've been looking the same way since 2013. Same way. Maybe 10% slightly more cut or more build. That's it. And I'm trying to tell you why. This is why. Comparing yourself to your goddamn inner circle and people on your job. You need to compare yourself to goddamn bosses like me or better. And we'll put your ass in your place where you need to be if you're trying to get your body on point. God damn. Number 3, you secretly think you can be a trainer. This is how your ass think. This is how you think, though. You get out the shower, you be like, man, you know what? I got a little bit of chest. I got a little bit of triceps, you know. I got a little 4-pack down there. My legs ain't got no cut, but you know, they look kind of thick. You like, hey, I probably could train some people, make some money. You fucking secretly think you could train people, man. That's a goddamn shame. You know, and I see people on Instagram, man, even in some of the gyms I go to. And I'm like, who the fuck would pay these people to train them? Why would you pay somebody unless they look like a goddamn god? Why would you? I seen this one lady on Instagram, man. Oh my God, almost brought me to tears. She was all happy in her pictures. She was all happy in her pictures, like saying she have a fitness business, like she training. And this chick was goddamn near chubby, man. I mean, she wasn't fat, but she was one of these people who is caught in what the fucking shit you caught in right now, which is delusions of grandeur. My God. She had on her tight fitness pants and had a slight pudge. And then she was doing like she was doing jumping jacks saying, come on, girls, you can do it. And you can see her fucking arm slightly flabbing. You know, because when people not in shape at all and they stick your arm out right now, let me tell this. Okay, let me do an exercise. Okay, you're on the phone, you're driving right now. Stick your arm out, stick your right arm out, right? Extend it in front of you. Now look at your tricep. Now get your left hand and start jiggling, start tapping the bottom of your bicep while your right arm is stretched out. Start pulling it to yourself, like just tapping it. If you see it jiggling and jiggling and jiggling, your ass is out of shape, man. And you need to stop bullshitting yourself. And that's what you can see this woman's flab just shaking. And I'm like, God damn. I respect your confidence and everything, but that kind of shit need to stop. You don't need to be out here saying you got a training business unless your ass look great. On God status, goddamn there. So this is what's fucking you up right now, man. This is my job to come in and tell you how you fucking yourself up. You secretly thinking you could be a goddamn trainer in your mind and your ass look average. No. It's enough of that going on right now, especially in the gym I'm about to go into right now. Motherfuckers ain't got no cut, wearing goddamn t-shirts every single day because they can't put on they intimidated to put on a white beater because they know they not built. I'm like, so you need to stop that, man. Number 4. This one right here really fucking gets me, man. Number 4, the reason why you're stuck in delusions of grandeur and you can't get out of the body you're in right now is because you let girls pump your head up. For women, you let guys pump your head up. You go to the gym and you think just because you go to the gym, just because you worked out on your arms or you've been going to the gym the last 3 months or so, like that's something. Motherfucker, it ain't nothing unless you get in the gains and the look that you want. Guys got girls out there pump. That's the first thing I think about when I see guys who look average as hell got on a fucking muscle shirt. I'm like, God damn, some woman then fucked his head up. Then told him, oh, baby, you look great. You should be a trainer. You look great. Oh, man, you look good, baby. Like I said, the woman is only telling you that shit because when you're in a moment of sex, I mean, a woman gonna say something like that. I mean, I've been guilty of it. Women who really not on point, but when you're in the moment of sex or whatever, or you're in a relationship with them, you kind of overlook things. But secretly, that person need to step their shit up. So you got to stop letting men and women fuck your head up, telling you that you look great and that you look good. What they really want to tell your ass is what I'm going to tell you right now. Your ass look average. You ain't hot. You ain't the shit yet. You almost there somewhat, but you need to keep going. Your abs look average as fuck. Your arms look average as fuck. Your chest don't even have no separation in it, but you're not fat, you're not skinny, you just regular as fuck. That's what that woman or man really want to tell you in the past, so I'm going to tell you right now. That's what you are. Accept it. You ain't fly yet. Fuck out of here, man. Somebody need to tell you. Yo, average ass arms. I believe in tough love, man. I ain't about to sit here and sugarcoat this shit. You need to feel mad, you need to feel pain when you listen to this. That's going to force you to go out there and change and take action. Because you got people in your ear telling you dumb shit that ain't even true. If that's the main reason why you ain't did what you wanted to do with your body, man. You keep gaining weight in a bad way. You keep getting cut, losing cut. I mean, you need the mindset of a champion, man. That's why I'm trying to here to help your ass. Number 5, you think your money, your house, your status, and all that is good enough so you can bullshit with your body. God damn. Delusions of grandeur. This one is really the most important one. And that's why I'm going to end it here with this one. I mean, I've already spoken about this, man. We've already touched on this. You think your money, your house, your job, and all that is good enough so you can bullshit with your body. I'm sorry, man. This is a delusion of grandeur. When we're talking about fitness right now, we're not talking about your success. We're not talking about your happy marriage. We're not talking about your smart, beautiful kids. We're not talking about your status in your local real estate community, your local stock market community, the status you got on your job. You are the shit on your job, okay? You are the shit when you out there in that new Range Rover. You the motherfucking man or woman. When it come to that, you the motherfucking man or woman listening right now. If you a multi-millionaire, goddamn, you the shit when it come to finances. Yeah, you got a 840 FICO score. You the shit when it comes to financials and you paying your bills. I give it to you. Let me clap to you real quick. You the shit. On your job, you the manager. You got all kinds of awards. You the shit. You look good. You got a great face. You real handsome. You real pretty. I'll clap to you. You the motherfucker on that. You was born with certain things. You come from a certain family. You got a status. I'll give it to you. But when it comes to the gym, you ain't shit yet. Sorry. And you not. We talking about fitness right now. We ain't talking about all the other shit. It's a delusion of grandeur to think that you a fly ass motherfucker when you look like shit when you naked. Sorry. Somebody got to break it to you. Somebody got to break it to you. That's why you can't, with this whole gym thing, with you taking your body to the next level, you have to make this thing personal. You can't make it about men, I get men or I get women. I already talked about this. You naturally gonna get men or women just if you just pretty or if you got a nice car, or if you got a status. Like, you can't make it about that because some guys be like, man, I'm already getting chicks. Fuck, I gotta go hard for her. Women be like, I'm already getting ballers. I'm already getting dudes with their shit together that's handsome. Like, what I gotta go get rid of this fucking belly fat for? You can't make it about that. So some people that's rich, really in shape or whatever. Some people not shallow and they still will deal with your ass. You got to make it personal. You got to make it personal. Like, fuck all that. I'm going to get men. I'm going to get women. People going to love me for the rest of my life. I want to make this personal. I want to do this for myself. I want to know what it feels like to step out of my fucking Range Rover, making $200,000 a year on my job, living in a high-rise condo and having property over here, 850 FICO score, knowing rich billionaires, multimillionaires, like having that kind of life. But also having a great body, clothes on, clothes off. I want to know what that feels like. And if you really want to know what that feels like, I know what it feels like because I live it every fucking day. So I'm trying to transfer the fitness status that you want. I'm trying to transfer that to you. You have to stop these delusions of fucking grandeur, man. It's killing you, dude. It's stopping you from fucking going to where you want to be. So somebody had to break it to your ass. Man, this is a great podcast for people to really listen to, man. That's why, I keep promoting this shit because people need to hear this shit, man. For real. Especially this one right here. Especially living in Los Angeles with all these people with money and making 6 figures, 7 figures and all this shit. People thinking they fly. And they know they really not. You want to be the whole package, man. Yeah, you got money. Yeah, you're handsome or naturally pretty. Yeah, you got a status. You're real good on your job. People in the community love you in your church and all that. You got great kids. You was blessed with the wife or husband. You got it made. But when it comes to this gym shit, you still clueless. You couldn't figure this piece out yet. You figured the money out. You figured the relationships out. You figured the spiritual part out. But this fitness thing, you still clueless and you still feel like a victim slightly. So I'm here to change that for you, man. This is Al, Elegant Body Magic, man. I appreciate you listening in. Make sure you share the podcast, like, subscribe, man. Text our phone number, 805-307-0839, with whatever question you have. When you text that phone number, your phone number doesn't show up. It's just like a 3 or 4 digit code that shows up. So it's anonymous. So I don't even know who's texting me. I just reply back to the message. So you can say anything. You can criticize me, whatever. 805-307-0839. So this is Al, Elegant Body Magic. Get On Boss Podcast, man. Like I said, I appreciate you listening in. You don't have to listen to me. You could have been on YouTube watching bouncing cats. You could have been on your Instagram looking at your average ass body pictures, thinking you fly, all that dumb shit. And now you're listening to me and I'm telling you that you've been living in the delusion of grandeur. So I just told you how to get out of that shit. You have to look at people who beyond where you at and judge yourself to that. And it's fun, man, to always be chasing something. I'm chasing a better body status. You best believe it. However you think I look, I promise you in the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, you need to step your fucking game up big time. That's what I tell myself. And I'm already looking fucking hot as fuck to a lot of people. So, I mean, to be listening to somebody with that kind of energy, man, that's just a fucking blessing, if you ask me. For real, because I'm about this shit, man. So this is Al, Elegant Body Magic, checking out, man. And just remember that you're a champion because you choose to be. All right, be great.